Today I had to remind myself that it's okay to make mistakes. These videos are not written in permanent ink. You can always start again. And in thinking about where things started, for me, it was in linear consciousness, the same place that you and everyone else are currently talking to one another in. This linear consciousness has been a handshake of energy, attaching to memory and going into the actions that we take with one another, forward and backwards, all across time. It's the same basic archetypal structures of energy. And when we receive these energies and these interactions with one another, we only take what we're capable of paying attention to. And that's the part that had me in a loop. Well, back in linear consciousness, what a phrase. But linear consciousness is full of loops of these repeating experiences that seem to produce no growth, no expanded awareness, or even a perception of how that experience is relevant to why I'm here. Why am I alive to experience this? So when you look at linear consciousness, when you look at I try to avoid to use STD as the phrase to describe what it looks like, but there's no better way to say how gross it can feel to see someone with their negativity and their mindsets giving it to someone else just because that's the only thing they know. Sharing that energy in an experience in a way that only looks at what they feel and what they expect someone else to feel because it brings them to their level. Because that's what energy and communication is. It's a conversation and energy that happens. We let the energy tell us when and how to shift our consciousness. And when you have someone who doesn't interact with you in the way that you expect, when there is a disruption in that ritual of communication, and the energy doesn't quite know how to connect, that's when you start having moments of real growth. Now, those gaps in experiences, those are the things that we start to study in energy architecture and engineering. When you do your first constellation maps, we look at where those gaps are and what need of consciousness those represent, because those gaps are how you get to fractal consciousness. We'll see you next time.